everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of It's News to Me. I'm your host, Sophie Shamrazadi. This week, we'll be highlighting important events happening right here in our community. It's back to school season, a very exciting time for parents, though not much for my fellow seniors. And with this school year starting once again, it means it's time for the annual Batavia Corn Boil. Friday, August 23rd is the kickoff for Batavia High School fall athletics and marching band season. The Corn Boil is a wonderful community event where your family can enjoy a meal, plus purchase spiritware and support all BPS 101 athletes. The Corn Boil draws Batavians of all ages for great food and performances by the BHS marching band, cheer teams, and dance teams. Various sport practices will also be taking place during the event. This is a community event for all ages, so come out and enjoy the evening. The Corn Boil will be held between 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Batavia High School baseball outfield, rain or shine. It is requested that all drivers park in the Main or Wilson Street lots and walk behind the stadium. Visitor stands to the walkway leading to the baseball fields. There will be directional signs. Hot dogs, brats, corn, chips, and drinks will be served. Dinner is priced at $8 for adults, $7 for students, $5 for seniors over 65 and older, and $28 for a family of 4, with an additional $6 for each additional family member. You can purchase tickets online or at the gate. There will be seating under tents for 200 people, so it is encouraged that attendees bring their own lawn chairs in case seating gets too crowded. The Kane County Sheriff's Office is asking area residents to help identify a subject, apparently a juvenile, who has been seen on many cameras trying to break into vehicles in the Mill Creek subdivision. If you have any info, the Sheriff's Office asks that you contact Detective Wallace or Detective Schwab at 630-444-1103 or send the department a direct message. It is asked that citizens do not comment publicly on the Sheriff's Office Facebook page. Vehicle burglaries are on uptick this time of year. Burglaries to automobiles have been reported frequently by multiple municipal police departments throughout Kane County during the month of July and early August. The village of Lake in the Hills put out a reminder asking residents to lock their doors for vehicles, houses, and garages. In an effort to reduce crime, the police department offers the following recommendations to help keep your vehicle safe from a break-in. Lock the doors to your vehicle at all times. Remove all valuable items from your vehicle, including electronics and their holders. Attempt to park your car in a well-lit location. If you park your vehicle in a garage, lock all entry doors and windows to the garage. And if you park outside, bring your garage door opener inside. Should you notice your vehicle has been burglarized, please notify authorities immediately. Report suspicious persons, vehicles, or activity while it is occurring. In the Lake in the Hills, residents can report suspicious activity at 847-658-5676 or text TIP-LITHPD to 888-777. For a break-in in progress, immediately call 911. Now let's go to the park bench.
Hello, I'm Kelly Hauge, Marketing and Communications Coordinator at the Batavia Park District, and welcome to the Park Bench. Today I'm bringing you news from Memorial Park. Memorial Park is one of the new places to play this summer. Located at 601 Illinois Avenue, this community park has a new playground complete with swings, a Revolution inclusive spinner, and a 14-foot enclosed slide. Jones Meadow Park at 1501 Mooseheart Road in North Aurora was also replaced this year. The 2-acre park boasts a picnic area and walking path as well. Finally, Big Woods Park at 1063 South Redont Road has newly finished tennis and basketball courts, and the tennis courts now have pickleball lines, so check it out. The Eastside Community Center playground is still getting some finishing touches at that campus this summer. Be sure to save the date for Saturday, September 14th at 4:30 p.m. for the official grand opening of the Eastside Community Center playground. We'll have a ribbon cutting ceremony, family-friendly games, giveaways, and refreshments. The school year is right around the corner, so it's a perfect time to soak up some summer fun and sun before it's too late. Hall Quarry Beach will be hosting So Long Summer and Swim this Friday, August 9th from 6 to 8 p.m. Say farewell to summer 2019 and kick off the last weekend of the quarry season with family games, extended hours, and more. Daily admission rates apply for non-season pass holders. The last day of the quarry season is Sunday, August 11th. This event is made possible by the Kane County Cougars and Topgolf in Naperville. As you start thinking about fall, be sure to refer to your Fall Fun Guide that contains classes and special events for the whole family. Resident registration is now open and non-resident registration begins August 12th. It's always a good idea to sign up early so that you don't find yourself on the wait list for your top choice. Also, be sure to look online for the most recent program offerings, as we have added a few additional programs since we went to print, like new dance classes on Saturdays. Once school is back in session, we know it can be hard to juggle schedules and adjust for days off of school. Luckily, we offer Club Fun, which will keep your kids busy all day long. Field trips, indoor special events, special guests, gym time, craft activities, and an afternoon snack are all included in the daily cost. You can even save $5 by helping us plan ahead when you register for Club Fun by the 15th of the month prior. The first Club Fun Day of the year will be held on Tuesday, September 3rd at the Eastside Community Center. Finally, take some time to stop by the Depot Museum. Their special summer exhibit honors the Park District's 50th anniversary. The exhibit, titled 50 Years of Fun Celebrating the Batavia Park District, is open through December 13th and takes a look at the beginnings of the Park District and how we've grown. Don't miss the videos featuring staff members and key community members. The Batavia Depot Museum is open Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from noon to 4 p.m. Thanks for tuning in to the Park Bench. Have a great August.
The Algonquin Police Department is thanking the public for assistance in locating a missing elderly woman. Grace Koth, 86, was returned home safely to her family, according to Algonquin Police Department. Koth had been last seen at her residence in Algonquin at about 4 p.m. Tuesday, August 6th, and relatives were becoming concerned because she had not returned home, nor had she contacted her family to advise of her location. She was believed to be driving a 2008 navy blue Saturn Vue, possibly in the West Dundee or Carpentersville area, as she is known to frequent the Spring Hill Mall. Family members said she was in the beginning stages of dementia and therefore may have been unaware of where she was. A project to repurpose the now-closed Haynes Middle School continues to move forward. At their August 5th meeting, the majority of St. Charles District 303 school board members voted to authorize ATS&R to complete the construction and build documents for the Haynes building and place for the project out to bid. The fees for ATS&R to do the work are 7.75% of the construction costs, which are estimated at $4.4 million. Final construction costs will not be known until the bid opening in October. Board member Michael Bryant voted no, saying that he was unclear about costs associated with preparing the bid documents and the timing in which they needed to be done. Board members also approved a lease agreement with the St. Charles Public Library District, which they will lease space in the building during its upcoming renovation project. The library district will pay $22,822 a month for use of the space. The agreement will run from March 1st, 2010 to March 31st, 2021, and the library would occupy a portion of the building as part of the project's first phase. As proposed, the work would include alterations associated with the temporary accommodation of the library and the permanent accommodation of district offices. The district's transition program, which offers services for special needs students ages 18 to 22 to prepare them for life as an independent adult, and the Northeast Academy Alternative Program. In addition, the St. Charles Park District proposes to use the space in the building. Of the estimated $4.4 million cost to repurpose the building, $195,000 of that money would be paid by others, bringing the district's costs down to about $4.2 million. Construction would start in November as part of a proposed timeline. As proposed, the two-story wing on the front of the building would also be raised as part of the project's first phase. The first phase would also create space for the St. Charles Park District, which would take occupancy in January 2020, as well as student services offices. Phase 2 would include demolishing the 6th grade wing, as well as creating space for the Northeast Academy and the Department of Instruction, as well as creation of a community room. As proposed, the transition program would move into the space previously used as the school's cafeteria. Board members also want to find out the cost of several alternate plans. An alternate plan in the project's second phase would be the creation of a smaller space adjacent to the community room that could be used as a conference room. Another alternate plan would be to hold off on demolishing the 6th grade wing until after 2021. The library will be in that wing until May of 2021. Walbell said holding off on demolition of the wing will also ensure that the wing isn't torn down prior to completion of a faculty master plan for the district, a process that could take between 18 and 12 months. The last time the plan was updated in 2008. Board members are also discussing whether to also hold off on demolishing the building's 2-story wing until an engineer determines the wing is not of any value and should be torn down. There was discussion at the table about bringing an engineer to look at the two-story wing, as well as before they agreed to demolish it in November. The board has not proceeded with that decision, and they'll discuss it in September. Now let's check it out with Patricia Leonard.
Hello, I'm Patricia Leonard, Promotional Services Manager at the Batavia Public Library. With the kids heading back to school, it might be a good time for you to brush up on your computer skills. This month, we're offering classes on Google Drive, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. These classes are free, last for 1 hour, and are kept small so that you can get hands-on experience and ask questions. Please see our online calendar to register at www.bataviapubliclibrary.org. Shop the monthly used book sale, and you will be shopping for a good cause. Money raised from the sale of every book goes toward the Friends of the Public Library's mission to support the library and its programs. Bring your friends and shop the next sale on Saturday, August 10th from 9:15 a.m. until 4 p.m. We're playing bingo on Monday, August 12th from 11 a.m. until noon. The whole family can join in when we play regular number bingo, plus our specially designed picture bingo. Winners take a trip to the prize table. Drop in and play. No registration is needed. Believe in Fairy Tales on Sunday, August 25th at 2 p.m. when Leslie Goddard portrays Grace Kelly. After her marriage to Prince Rainier, the Hollywood actress became Princess Grace of Monaco. This event is free. However, please reserve your seat online at www.bataviapubliclibrary.org or call us at 630-879-1393, extension 200. The library will be closed on Friday, August 23rd for our Staff Development Day. We will open as usual on the following day, Saturday, August 24th at 9 a.m. I'm Patricia Leonard, and I hope to see you at the library.
In back-to-back votes, August 5th, the Geneva City Council approved a microbrewery and a micro-winery for downtown. Aldermen first approved a zoning text amendment, adding production brewing to a list of special uses allowed in a business district. Then they approved an ordinance for a special use of a production brewing facility at 649-653 West State Street. Applicant Tom Rao of Art History Brewing requested the text amendment and the special use so he could renovate the space into a microbrewery, taproom, and seasonal beer garden. It was a challenge to find the 4,000 square feet necessary, but the two spaces side by side worked. The Art of History Brewing would brew several craft beers in the back of the space and have a tap room in front for customers to sample or buy packaged beers and to take with them. The tap room would accommodate up to 78 people with a small area for private events, and the beer garden would be able to accommodate up to 40 people on favorable weather days. Rao said he hoped to open by next spring. Alderman also approved an amendment to the Lappin Planned Unit development for a proposed micro-winery, including sale and consumption at 426 South 3rd Street, Suite 1A. The business would receive a mash in 6-gallon buckets or jugs that would ferment for 4 to 6 weeks, then be bottled for sale or aged on the shelf in the 1,400 square foot space. It would make up 250 gallons a month and have a tasting room and patio for customers to sit and sample wines. They would be able to buy packaged wines and take with them. Applicant Brent Kopstead said a micro-winery is a smaller operation than a regular winery. They make small batches, which allows for them to make several different types of varieties of wine. They'll get their grape juice and fruit juice from all around the world, and they can make small batches and really try things out and kind of venture out there into some new things. Kopstead said he's hoping to be opened by October or November. The Batavia Police and Fire Departments held training exercises on Thursday at Batavia High School. According to the Batavia Police Department, the training focused on active shooter scenarios. The exercises were used as a way for the departments to train together and discuss different roles while planning for and executing phases for such incidents. As well as as a new school year begins, police remind motorists to look out for children, school buses, and school zones by following state laws. Now let's go to the ribbon cutting.
On behalf of the City of Batavia, the Batavia Chamber of Commerce, and Batavia Main Street, we would officially like to welcome Best in You, to our community, and we wish you many years of business growth and success and counseling. And I think it's appropriate that you come in here because in this community, we've always had a high degree of people with great intelligence, many of whom want to change careers and do other things. And you're telling me that's kind of what you're all about, so I think you're going to fit right into the mold. Ironically, 150 years ago this year, in 1869, Mark Twain came to Batavia. And we're not sure, but we think he gave a speech right around the corner in what used to be the old movie theater.
Okay.
And it's recently been more an architect's office. They are now moved out. But anyway, while Mark Twain was here, he wrote a love letter to his future wife from Batavia, Illinois, and it's been published in a book, and it's all been. One of the things about Mark Twain is that he was known as the life coach of America when he was running around the country because he would give lectures and whatever have you. So I would just add that as we stand here today, you're following in an enormous footprint of some famous individual who did life coaching on a much grander and greater scale.
Yeah.
But anyway, maybe you'll reach that same platitude someday. But he was here, right here, so I always like to connect the history of Batavia to the new businesses, and that's an easy one to do because
that's fantastic.
I would connect you to Mark Twain because you're right here where he was in 1869 giving his little lecture to the Batavian Laconian Society. So with that
Thank you so
bit
much.
of history, we will. You want to put your hand on the scissor with me?
Yep.
I'm going to take a couple cute pictures.
Yeah. Looking at the camera.
All right. Give me that All right,
Okay.
good.
You ready? Okay, we're going to cut now. 1, 2, 3. Yay! Welcome to Batavia. Would you like to make some comments about your company and yourself?
Sure. I just want to thank everyone for coming and supporting my new business. And I want to thank Mayor Schulke for supporting Batavia so much and being such a wonderful person to look up to. And you've done so many wonderful things for the community. And I really enjoy being a resident here and now a business owner. The chamber supports small businesses, and I know all the small businesses also support each other, so I'm just so happy to be able to have my business here. So Best in You Coaching, I am a life coach. I do live in Batavia, however, I coach over the phone usually unless other arrangements are made. And a lot of people don't know exactly what life coaching is. They think it's advice or counseling. And so it's really just a powerful process of taking somebody and really working with them and guiding and supporting them to really come up with their own answers that fit for them and help them move forward in all areas of their life. So that is what I do. I've always enjoyed helping people, and it brings me joy to help other people. And you can go to my website at bestinyoucoaching.com to find out more information.
And why don't you give us your name again?
Sure. Amy Schluter with
Do you have a
Best in You
telephone
Coaching.
number anybody can call
Yes,
you?
630-492-1277.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The Solarize Chicagoland Group BUY program is gaining momentum as it surpasses its first goal of 50 kilowatts, with 9 properties going solar. Offered for the first time in Chicago area property owners, Kane County has partnered with the Midwest Renewable Energy Association and the Citizens Utility Board to support the Solar Group BUY program for residents and businesses located across Cook, DuPage, Kane, and Will counties. The Grassroots program takes advantage of volume purchasing to make solar more accessible and affordable for area property owners. The Solarize program can be significantly reducing the upfront cost of installing solar on homes. The more people that participate, the lower the cost is for the solar installer, and the lower the prices are for participants. The price comes down for everyone when a certain benchmark is surpassed. Once the participants of the group buy collectively and reach 50 kilowatts of capacity, everyone gets an additional price reduction. Price reductions are also triggered at 150 kilowatts and 250 kilowatts. A final reduction is triggered above 500 kilowatts. The program has passed its first benchmark of 50 kilowatts of solar, triggering the first price reduction. Solar installations on local homes are now underway. To learn more about Solarize Chicagoland, please attend a Solar Power Hour. These free, no-obligation information sessions are being held throughout the summer. Kane County will be hosting a Solar Power Hour from 7 p.m. to 8:30 Tuesday, August 13th in the County Boardroom of Building A at the Kane County Government Center. The Solar Power Hour covers the basics of solar, financial implications for residents, and how the Solarize Chicagoland program works. Residents can sign up for a free, no-obligation site assessment from the Solarize Chicagoland installer, GRNE Solar. A CUB and GRNE Solar representative will be at the event to answer any questions. Other presentations are scheduled at various locations throughout Kane County now through September 9th, and are all free and open to the public. A complete schedule of the Solar Power Hour can be found at solarizechicagoland.com. Discounts are available through the Solarize Chicagoland program, combined with the current federal and state initiatives to make 2019 the ideal time to go solar. Invested property owners have until September 30th, 2019 to decide whether to participate in the program. The special pricing is available through this program will be available to residents until the programming reaches capacity of 150 homeowners. August 10th and August 11th, you can visit Onesti's Wild West Town in Union for a fun-filled weekend. Admission is free with activities all weekend, Saturday and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. A $19 wristband will be available for purchase per day for unlimited attractions, including the roller coaster, pony rides, merry-go-round, and gold panning. Saturday, August 10th is Bluegrass Night with Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Bluegrass Band and the Cleaverleys. See their wonderful remakes on today's hits at thecleaverleys.com. On Sunday, August 11th, the music featured will be Woodstock 50th Anniversary, a 3-hour replay of all the Woodstock artists, including Janis Joplin, Joe Cocker, Santana, and more. And that's all we have for today, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of It's News to Me. Most of our programming is viewable online at mybatv.com or on YouTube under the username BATV1017. Be sure to like our Facebook page and stay up to date on the station's current happenings. Thanks again for watching. I'm Sophie Shamrazadi, and that's News to Me.